A heroic rescue of an 8-year-old girl kidnapped while playing outside her home after she disappeared on Monday night. Over 100 police officers began searching for her. The FBI was called in, an Amber Alert was put out, and then a breakthrough. But it wasn't law enforcement that found her, though they did a great job in helping get the information out. It was a Good Samaritan, and we're going to hear his story in a moment. But first, Yunji Denise joins us from Fresno. This is such a remarkable story and a great story. Good morning.
Oh, it really is, Robin. Good morning. Police are calling this rescue a miracle. They say the brave actions of one man may have saved a little girl's life. Police wrapped Elisa Cardenas in a blanket, giving warmth and comfort to a little girl who has endured so much. It was early evening Monday when the 8-year-old was playing outside her home with friends. Police say this man, Gregorio Gonzalez, tried to lure the children into his truck, promising to buy them toys and coloring books. The children ran, but Gonzalez allegedly snatched little Elisa. Her mother chased him in a car. Other family members followed on foot. But the truck vanished.
Please, whoever has her daughter, to bring her back. All she wants is her daughter back home.
Police put out an Amber Alert asking people to be on the lookout for a little girl in a Winnie the Pooh sweatshirt, as well as Gonzalez's truck captured on this surveillance video. Victor Perez spotted that truck and acted boldly. Perez jumped into his car and began following the truck, yelling at the driver to pull over. When he refused, Perez cut him off repeatedly, forcing him to stop.
The second time I cut him off, and the little girl stuck her head out. And that's when I said, oh, okay, that ain't your girl right there.
Police say Gonzalez shoved Elisa out of the car and sped away.
I thank God that he put me here to help out that little girl, that's for sure.
Police later found Gonzalez and arrested him. He will be charged with kidnapping and sexual assault. Elisa's mother says she is grateful that her daughter is finally safe. It seemed like an eternity, she said, just waiting for my daughter to be found. Gregorio Gonzalez is a known gang member. He was on felony probation for domestic violence and possession of a sawed-off shotgun. Robin, police say this little girl is very lucky to be alive.
Oh, she certainly is, Yunji. Thank you. Joining us now is Victor Perez, that quick-thinking Good Samaritan who may have saved this young girl's life, along with Police Chief Jerry Dyer. Gentlemen, thank you very much for being with us this morning. And Victor, let me start with you. You saw the Amber Alert Monday night. You saw it again Tuesday morning, and then you stepped outside. What happened next?
My cousin happened to spot the truck, and I said, that could be the truck. And I had like a split-second decision to call 911 or go after it, and I decided to go after it. Just took a chance to go and ask a question to see if that was the man they were looking for or not, and gave chase to him.
And you started chasing him, and you were trying to cut him off again and again. Tell us exactly what you were doing.
The first time I saw him speeding away, and I said, I need to catch up to him. When I finally caught up to him, I just asked him, I told him to pull over real quick. I needed to ask him a question, and he answered me very polite that he didn't have no time to pull over, that his truck was breaking down, and I also gave him a quick answer. I go, I got tools and cables in case you do break down. I'll give you a jump, and he took off on me. So I decided to, go after him again. Why the conversation was cut so short. Well, the second time I cut up to him, he got very upset, and the little girl had like a second to show her face, and that's when I knew this was the guy they were looking for. When
you saw her face, you knew that was the little girl that was missing?
Oh, yes, I did. The eyes matched the picture I saw on TV, and to begin with, I didn't see her at the beginning because he was hiding her. So when she popped her face, I said, wow, well, I think this is the truck they're looking for and the little girl they're looking for. And he pursued to take off again, and I just kept chasing him until I blocked him off, and he let the little girl off.
Was she hurt when he threw her out of the truck?
No, she wasn't hurt. She was frightened, though. She was very, very shaky. She just kept saying she was scared and she was going to be all right. And I just waited for the police personnel to arrive and the ambulance, and they went from there.
Were you concerned that he had a weapon?
The second time I reached him, the way he acted, yes, I was. For a split second, I was nervous. till I saw the little girl, and all fear was out the window after that. I wasn't thinking like for me no more. I was just thinking we need to get the little girl to safety, and that's what kept me going. And I wasn't gonna give up if I couldn't give up, so that's what happened.
Chief Dyer, what was it like for you personally to return the child?
Well, it was very emotional. I had the privilege of being in the hospital room when the mother was reunited with Elisa, and I have to tell you that was a highlight of my career, being able to see the joy that was in both of their eyes. There was a combination of fear and joy at the same time, but just to be able to have a part of that and to know that we were able to save a life with the help of Victor is something that you can't put a price on. It's very, very rewarding for us in law enforcement.
I'm sure it is. And it seemed like everybody involved, Chief Dyer, did the right thing. The children were playing in the yard. They were supervised by adults. When they saw the truck, they told the children to run. They knew on their own to get away. And unfortunately, the suspect was able to nab one of the children. But they were doing everything they could.
Yeah, unfortunately, we had two other Good Samaritans that were attempting to yell at the children to run from this suspect and to move away from the vehicle. And unfortunately, the suspect grabbed Elisa and forced her into the vehicle and then sped away. And if not for, obviously, Victor and being as brave as he is, we may have never recovered her. And so we're very fortunate. It's a tragic incident, but it could have been much more tragic. We wanted to make sure that we did everything we could as a police department to locate her and put all the resources we could into it. But we can't do it alone. And it takes good citizens like Victor to help us out.
It was a coordinated effort all the way around. Gentlemen, thank you very much. And thank you for being with us.
Thank you, Robin.